Y'all, like, I literally have PTSD to this day. Like, whenever I go on little, you know, the little websites and look at some little videos and flicks, I be scared sometimes when I be scrolling too fast and I see a little cat that look like man. I be scared a little bit, like, oh my gosh, is that? What's up, Lucci Gang? It's your girl Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video. Do y'all like how I'm dropping them so frequently, or should I go back to drop? I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all like how frequently I'm dropping these videos. But I'm back, as you see from the title, with another story time. And this is a very juicy one. It is one that you guys have been requesting for a while now. I know I was supposed to do this video last year, but you guys know I had some technical difficulties when I filmed it the first time. So if you would like to know what I saw when I went through my boyfriend's phone, I don't even know if I want to tell y'all. Stay right here tuned to this video. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You guys follow my new Instagram, please. My page got disabled at like 232K. I have like 11K now. So you guys, please follow my new Instagram. I will put it across the screen right here. It's Lucci V. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop right into this story time. Okay, you guys, let's get into this juicy story time. Like, you guys, I really feel like I should take my curtains down and iron them one day, because remember I told you guys when I first got them, it said when I take them out the package and hang them up for a while that the wrinkles will fall, but the wrinkles never fail. It's been like a month or two now, so like, what's going on? They never fail. But anyways, so the story time is I went through my boyfriend's phone. You guys know I'm single right now, so it's my ex-boyfriend, actually, not my boyfriend. Let me just give you a little backstory on how we met and what led up to me even looking through the phone, because I'm not really the type of person that just looks through people's phone. Like, I'm not like that. Even though sometimes it'd be tempting, like, you know, look through the phone. Like, I'm not just like a phone looker througher. Like, it's not something that I've done before. That's the one and only time I've done it. That one time was enough. Whoo, chow. Okay, so I've only had a few relationships in my life. And if you guys figure out who this is that I'm talking about, I'm not going to say his name, but if you're like an OG Lucci fan and you figure out who I'm talking about, you guys, please do not go harassing him on his page. That's what he made me promise. He said I could do this video as long as I guarantee my fans do not come on his page going crazy. So you guys, we're cool now. I forgave him for this BS. So if you are an OG Lucci fan and you know which boyfriend I'm talking about, then please just, you know what I'm saying, let him be. But okay, so I met this guy right after I filmed the first Bad Girls Club that I did, not All Star Battle, like the regular BGC 9 Mexico. Really, it was crazy because he used to just tweet me all the time, like, oh, you look so good, oh, you so fine, blah, 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 like, I'm gonna get you one day, I'm gonna get you one day. And you know, like, a lot of guys would tweet me on Twitter, like, even still to this day, a lot of guys tweet me on Twitter, so I didn't really think much of it. I just be like, oh, okay, he's nice, whatever, woo. Then it became like a daily thing. Like, he would be telling me good morning every morning, good night every night. Like, it was just like he was on my heels. Like, he really wanted me, you feel me? So then he realized that one of his cousins was actually somebody that knew me. So he was like, oh snap, like, you know my cousin, like, you gonna put me on up. So his cousin had hit me up like, man, follow my cousin back, he like you for real, he cool, he a cool guy, and he this, that, and the third, woo. So I followed him back off the stream, because like me and his cousin were actually like really cool. So I went ahead and followed him back. And then after that, he still kept, you know, tweeting me every morning, good morning. He kept, you know what I'm saying, always just talking about, oh, I'm gonna get her one day, she's so pretty. I feel like, is this piece of hair like sticking up, or is it just looking like that on camera? Oh wait, I think I'm good. Okay, so he just kept talking about, you know, I'm gonna get her, woo. Then it started going to like the DMs and all this and that, and I'm just like, dang, he is not playing, he is not letting up. And you know what I'm saying, he was a cute guy too, so I was just like, okay. So this went on for a while before we finally exchanged numbers or whatever. I think he probably was tweeting me for like 2 months or something, and then it finally was just like, okay, like, he's cool, you know, his cousin saying he cool, you know. It wasn't like completely stranger danger since I knew somebody in his family. Woo woo. So we started texting, and the thing that made me not really want to even like really take him serious was like he was a big flirt. Like he flirted a lot on his timeline. Like, so I really didn't like take what he was saying serious all the way, but it was just like he was a cool person to talk to, and he was really nice, you know. So yeah, after a while went by, he kind of started like making it known he was a little more serious, or like really getting to know me and really like liking me. So he kind of like slowed down a little bit on the flirting on the timeline when he saw that I didn't like it. We started talking on the phone with each other, and then it was just like we were just like, okay, we want to meet. So we ended up meeting, and somebody's FaceTiming me. And so when we end up meeting each other, we just hit it off. It was really nice. We met. Where did we meet? We met at one of my friends' crib, and then he brought some of his friends, and I had some friends, and it was just like, so it wasn't like a weird little awkward situation, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we hit it off. It was real cool, woo woo. And it was just like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, right then and there, I knew we was gonna be together. I knew that was gonna be my man, because like the connection was just like, you know what I'm saying? I knew that was gonna be my man, but I was like, okay, cool. So he went to school like really far away, like not really far, but I want to say like 2 hours away. So like I only got to see him on the weekends when he would come home. But once we started talking more, it was like, okay, I could start traveling out there to see you. Woo. So it would be like, y'all, like I would be getting it from my bookings at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then like take a train at like 7 a.m. like to go, because it was like a whole nother city. So I had to take a train. It's not like I could take a plane because it wasn't that far. Like, so I had to take a train to this whole other city, like, and I would be so tired, so exhausted, but I did not care because that was my man, whatever. You know, so yeah, that was just like our routine. Like some weekends he would come home, some weekends I would go out there and see him. We had a really great relationship. We had a really good connection. We had a lot of fun together. We had really good, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like all good. The only problem that we used to have though, honestly, was I would take a nap and wake up being broken up with. Like he was really crazy like that. Like I could not take no nap. I could not go shoot no video. I cannot, if I had to not text him back for a long period of time, baby, oh, he was breaking up with me. And I'll be like, I mean, when you go to class, I be having to wait like for you to text me back. But he like, no, you don't, cause I'll in the middle of class I'll text you back. And woo, woo, woo. So it's just like, okay, he was just crazy. But other than that, like we had a really good relationship. Now let's get to the phone incident. Now you guys, when it comes to the like dirt that I find out, like that the people that I date or deal with have going on, y'all, like I literally never have to go look for it, y'all. Like I literally never have to Inspector Gadget, like I never have to do that. Like it just always falls right into my lap. Like it's crazy how it always happens like that. Like I literally never have to go look. Like it just always comes to me, like, you know, like get over here. Like, you know, it just happens like that. Like, so he had 2 phones at this time. One phone he was like his old phone, so it was just like on the Wi-Fi, you know what I'm saying? He would use it to play his music and, you know what I'm saying, XYZ, whatever. So he really didn't like have it on him all the time, you know what I'm saying? And then he had his regular phone. Now this particular day I had spent the night, you know, I had traveled out to where he was going to school at, and I spent the night, and he was about to go to class. It was early in the morning. He was about to go to class, and, you know, I was just like, you know, what you want me to cook for you? Have some food when you get home from school? Like, what you want for lunch? Like, I used to cook for him and all that. And he was telling me what he wanted. Well, he said he had a test or something, exam, whatever, that day. So I was just like, you know, my man finna do good on his exam. Let me cook him a little food, you know. Trying to be a good girlfriend. Why? But, so as he was getting dressed for school, he had the, what's that thing called? Is it called an IHome? Y'all remember the old thing, like, we used to set the docking station. You set the phone on top and to play the music. I think it was called IHome. So he had his old phone playing the music on that. Woo-woo. And when he left out the house to leave, he had left the phone connected to the iHome. Now, when he was gone, I just kept hearing through the speaker, and I'm just like, what is that noise? Then I realized, like, oh, his phone is still connected to the iHome. Like, oh my gosh. Y'all. Somebody FaceTime me again. Y'all, I picks up this phone, and the first thing on the screen, like, y'all, I promise y'all, my intentions was not to look through this phone. I was literally going to just take it off the iHome and lock it back, like, to just cut the noise off, because it was irritating me with the, it was really irritating. When I picked it up, y'all, a DM was on the screen, like, from Twitter, and it was a very questionable DM. So I'm like, you said what to who? What's she saying to you? Hold on, brother. So I'm like, dude. And when I unlocked it, there was no passcode. I'm like, oh. The iPhone gods want me to look through this, don't they? It's something for me to see. So I look through it, and I just go to the messages. Forget going to Twitter, because I already see the DM that I see, so that's enough for me. Let me go to the messages, y'all. I go to the messages. Oh my gosh, I should not have done that. Like, he texting all these different girls, good morning, woo woo, like literally like would text me good morning, and then text them like 2 minutes later like good morning. Like, excuse me, if this not your cousin, your mama, or your sister, why you texting these girls good morning, brother? Like, y'all, it's like this piece not even sticking up, but it's like when I move certain ways on the camera, I feel like it's looking like it is. That's like blowing me. But anyways, it's like, why are you telling other girls good morning, brother? Like, that's what I'm not understanding. Make me understand that, please. Like, okay. Then I saw text messages of him asking girls to like link, and like asking them when they link was they gonna let him do things. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Now, this is the doozy right here. This is when it gets critical. Okay, so he had this girl that was his best friend on Twitter, like this little long distance best friend, pen pal, I don't know, whatever. They knew each other through Twitter. They had never met in real life, but they used to talk all the time. They were just really cool internet friends. Woo woo. And she actually was like a Bad Girls Club fan, because when we started going together, she's like, oh my gosh, can't believe you go with her. Like, she's one of my favorites, and woo woo. So, you know, since that was his little best friend, I have followed her back. Me and her actually started like conversing a little bit, because it's just like, okay, cool. Do y'all know, like, she was sending him like nudes, and she wasn't even no pretty girl. Like, she was not even raw. So it was really blowing me. Like, she was giving very much Baby Bop, Princess Fiona combo. Like, you got this at home and you want photos of that? Like, are you kidding me? What's your problem, brother? For real. And that wasn't even the whole tea with her. So I had went out there one time when I was on my cycle, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we was together for a long time, so of course eventually I'm gonna have a cycle, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on birth control, so you know, we couldn't get it cracking. Well, I ain't gonna lie, like, if he would have wanted to, we could have put the towel down, but he just wasn't into that. So like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm be real honest. Like, if he was into that, we could have put the little towel down. But he wasn't into that, so we ain't do that. But I used to still, you know what I'm saying? So I had just went crazy, like, with the, do y'all know he had text her, like, yeah, she here. And it's blowing me, because I really wanted to, She gave me some, but I'm still mad, though. Like, why are you texting her stuff like this? Like, just disrespectful, like, because first of all, you don't know what it feels like to be on your cycle. Like, my head hurting. I feel disgusting right now. I got cramps. I feel fat and bloated. Like, I feel horrible. And it's like, you gonna complain about me still? And I went crazy, too. Like, I ain't no regular. I be, So I was just like, wow, the ultimate disrespect. Like, are you serious, brother? Then the next thing I saw, y'all, like, I literally have PTSD to this day. Like, whenever I go on little, you know, the little websites and look at some little videos and flicks, I be scared sometimes when I be scrolling too fast and I see a little cat that look like man. I be scared a little bit, like, oh my gosh, is that? For I got PTSD, y'all, because I saw he had sent this girl a video of us getting cracking. Like, why is you sending that? Like, first of all, this is IHome me, and like, this girl is a fan. You don't even know this girl from Adam. You know her from Twitter, and you're sending her personal videos like this. Like, what if she would have exposed me, G? Like, are you crazy, brother? Like, yeah, I was just in such disbelief. Like, my chest was getting tight. I was sweating. It was smoke coming out my ears. Like, I felt like I was gonna have a panic attack. Like, I did not even know what to do, because I'm just like, okay, do I go boil some grits so I could throw some hot grits on his face when he come in the house? Like, do I get the iron and set the iron up and act like I'm ironing some clothes, and when he come in, just upside his head with the iron? Like, what do I do? Like, I could not believe this. Like, y'all, then he was texting one of our mutual homegirls, like, some very questionable things, like saying he was trying to set up the 3. Like, he was just all around disrespecting me, y'all. Like, so disrespectful. Like, I could not believe it, because it was just like, he used to show me and tell me when girls would DM him, but really, I guess he was only showing me the pop girls that he would never mess with. Like, he had me really, like, on Twitter bragging, like, I got the perfect man. You can't get my man to cheat. He this, that, he that. First of all, I'm never bragging on a man again. You do not know the real him till you look through that phone. You do not know the real him till you look through that phone, sister. Like, I swear, like, I think that is, like, a reason why I have not, like, seriously, like, dated a man again since then. And it's been, like, years. Like, it has been a lot of years since him and I have broken up. And I still don't fully, like, trust men. Like, because it was just, like, everything was so perfect between us. Like, it was so perfect. Like, in my world, perfect. And in that phone just showed something completely different. So he was in class when to take that exam. I texted him like, yeah, I'm finna leave. And he like, what? Because I was supposed to spend another night. And he like, what? Why you leave? I saw what was going on your phone. Like, he was like, I'm finna leave before I take the quiz. I'm like, no, take your quiz. Do your work, because I don't want no reason for nobody to be like, oh, he failed the quiz because of hunger. None of that. Like, y'all, he came in the house, y'all. He broke down crying, like, don't leave me. Ooh, all this and that. I started crying. We was crying together. Like, it was so, like, a movie. Like, it was crazy. And I ended up, like, leaving, like, first thing in the morning, like, the earliest ticket home that I could get. I got at, like, 6 a.m. I was ready to go. And, like, honestly, I did not break up with him. I was just like, okay, people make mistakes. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody I'm in love with. But do y'all know, like, he ended up breaking up with me. Like, he just could not trust me since I forgave him. He always felt like I was going to try to get him back, and I was going to try to do something sneaky to try to hurt his feelings back. So it was like he ended up breaking up with me. And we got back together. Then he broke up with me again. It was just like he was really toying with my emotions. Like, I would never, ever let anybody have that much control over me again. And, like, yeah, I probably will never look through a phone again unless I feel like I want to get sick and stressed and lose 30 pounds and not be able to eat and sleep. That'll probably be the only time I look through a phone again. Yeah, because, baby, the real them is in that phone. I can't believe I just told y'all that, because that's, like, cringy that was even that even happened to me. But this was years ago. This day and age, I don't even play them games with people. I don't even let no man play with the girl like that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, whew, y'all, I was really heartbroken over that man for a long time too, y'all. Like, I did not eat and sleep for so long. Like, I was, like, really going crazy, going in the head. Like, I just cannot believe that, because I'm just like, dang, I forgave you and took you back, and you still broke up with me. Like, I did something wrong. Like, what? Make it make sense. You did all this chasing me on months for Twitter, begging for my attention and time, just to treat me like that. Like, that ain't right. That ain't right at all. I really think that's why I'm so, like, anti-love, anti-relationships right now, because that relationship right there really scarred me for life. I'm not gonna lie. Whew, okay, I'm gonna wrap this story up before it gets too long, you guys. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this story time. Let me know what video you guys want to see next. Either all about my piercings, because I get asked 1,000 questions about all my piercings all the time, like including the healing process, pain, cost, all that, or my favorite lip glosses, because I always get asked about my lip gloss as well. So comment below which video you want to see next, and I will film it this week and get another. I'll try to get another video out this week. Okay, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow my new Instagram, please. Go stream some of my music. And stay Lucci gang. Love y'all. Oh, yeah, you guys, please do not go harass them, because I know some of y'all OG Lucci fans are going to know exactly who I'm talking about. So, Carmine especially.